once again. So for today's video, I'll have something different for you. I decided to combine my US vlog and this US haul in one video. I recently went to US and we had an amazing time in the US. I met some of my old friends. I met Gothamista, Renee, which I absolutely love, and I consider her to be, you know, my friend in this YouTube, Instagram, social media community. And she's also super smart, like really intelligent. I really like talking to her. I really like sharing stuff with her, and yeah, I really like her as a person. And of course she's gorgeous too, so that's always a bonus. But it was great to see her again, and actually we went to some really nice places because of course Renee knows everything about food and where you can eat. When we were in Hong Kong, she also took us to a really cool place, but in New York we went to a very nice restaurant called ABC, the vegetarian vegan place. It was absolutely amazing and I really liked the decor, really liked the food. It was delicious. By the way, talking about the food, I ate so much crap in the US, but usually, you know, when I go in these trips or in a vacation, I really like to just, you know, enjoy my time, to just relax, not think too much about life in general. So I definitely ate a lot, and I tried a lot of things as well that I haven't tried before, which was really cool. But now I'm back to my usual healthy routine. Now, talking about the US, maybe because I grew up in Moldova and it was, you know, like such a dream, especially at that time, to go to the US, especially like in a vacation or a work trip. And it was really hard to get a visa and all that, so it was definitely a dream. And everybody was talking about US. Even right now in Europe, you know, US is portrayed as such like magical place, a dream place, and you know, that American dream and all that. But what I can say for sure is that I really missed UK. I really missed being kind of in Europe, I would say. I really love Europe. But out of two, I really like New York more. I think that New York is kind of like a combination of, yes, US kind of culture, but combined with European as well. So I feel really great while in New York, and people there I really like. I like Manhattan a lot. Also Brooklyn is cool, but my favorite definitely is Manhattan. And San Francisco, I really like the financial district, I think it's called, the Chinatown and all that. I think it's, for me, San Francisco is kind of like a combination of Madrid and Hong Kong. Like a really strange combination, and here and there they sprinkled a couple of, you know, like US kind of things. Let me know if you've ever been to San Francisco, what you feel about the city. I definitely didn't like that there are, you know, many people on the streets, and yeah, I mean, there are some pluses and some minuses there. But out of two, I definitely enjoy more New York. And I also really liked in New York Chinatown because it reminds me so much of Hong Kong. Now back to the haul. I know I promised in my 2018 favorites video that I will not buy any more makeup, only, you know, the stuff that I receive as PR, but I did not expect to go to US as soon, because I wanted to get some stuff that is not available here in the UK, or I wanted to buy for a long time. You know, I decided to buy all these things. Some things I also received. I went to the San Francisco Beautylish headquarters, finally. Met the CEOs and all the team, and of course they gifted me a couple of items, which I was so excited about. So I went 2 times to Sephora. One time I went with Renee, so we stayed a lot in Sephora's. We tried to, you know, talk about every product and all that. So I will share that. Also, I went to CVS because I wanted to try some drugstore beauty products. But I will share what I got in Sephora. The 2 things that I really wanted to get. I'm not sure if these are available in the UK right now. These are absolutely stunning, and Natasha Denona eyeshadow formula is my absolute favorite, especially for the shimmery eyeshadows. Her matte eyeshadows can be hit and miss because she likes her eyeshadows to be super pigmented, and when you have a lot of pigment, sometimes it's hard to blend the eyeshadow. I decided to get the Mini Nude and the Mini Star. The Mini Star is the one that I wanted initially, and I got it, but then I saw this one and it's so nice. Also the Star palette, this is like a mini version of her big Star palette. I always wanted to have those big Natasha Denona palettes, but I know that it's a waste of money, it's a waste of product, it's a waste of everything, because you don't need so many eyeshadows, you don't need so much product anyway. One of these palettes will be amazing, and it's $25. Of course, you put on top the tax, which this is another thing about US. Everything is without a tax, and at the end you pay a bit more because they add the tax to everything, they attach it. So why not putting the tax, you know, initially? I don't understand this, and I don't like this. Also, I got another product from Natasha Denona that I wanted to have for a long time. I got the cream shadow, the Chroma Crystal Top Coat. Absolutely gorgeous product. Reminds me a lot of my kind of like a more pigmented version of my Korean you know, like glittery eye toppers, like a true eyeshadow and glitter, 2-in-1, like a cream pigment. And I love this color as well, and the more you blend it, the more of that shine glitter you will have on top, so that's great. And I like the combination of this khaki browny color with bronzy, like glittery particles. That's great. Of course, I wanted to get some Pat McGrath. This packaging, totally unnecessary, totally just a mess. I mean, I know it looks fancy, but it's a waste of, again, product, packaging, all that. And I decided to get her mini trio lipsticks. This is the Skin Show trio. I really like Pat McGrath. I really like her art. I really like what she creates, and like every makeup look that she created, especially with Galliano, I absolutely loved. And you know, I wanted to see how are the products and if they're as amazing as everybody keeps saying. I actually don't think that they're kind of special, because I've seen these kind of formulas in her products before, in some other beauty products, maybe Korean ones, maybe Italian ones. So it's not something unique in my opinion. But I really like the colors of these lipsticks. The formula is also nice, that velvety matte formula, which I find it to be, you know, that kind of moisturizing matte, which is my kind of lipstick. So I got this in a more like a nudie-ish kind of colors. Moving on to the next product, of course I got Kate Somerville exfolikate. This is the 15 ml one, because I usually prefer to buy this kind of version. This lasts me a long time. It's quite expensive when you buy it in the 50 ml format. So yeah, this is amazing also for traveling, great. This is my favorite exfoliating treatment because it has both acids and enzymes, so that's perfect. It works fast, it works, so that's a more important thing. I thought this will be a bit more cheaper in the US, but again, in the end, because of the tax, it's kind of the same price. So yeah, I would just buy this here in Space NK because they have the 15 ml version. Another thing that Renee said that she really loves, the Tatcha Skin Canvas. This is the face primer. I heard so many good things about it and I'm really excited to try it. It has a super fancy packaging and super fancy just everything. Everything about this primer is fancy. The price is also quite high. I wanted to get the smaller version, the travel size, but they didn't have it in store. You can only buy that online, I believe. So yeah, decided still to get it. You have this little kind of spatula in here, and you have the primer. I'm actually really curious to open this. I was waiting for this moment. It looks really nice, like the packaging, everything. And Tatcha is a brand that I usually, you know, like their skincare products. So I'm excited to try this. This is so nice right now because it's new. It smells like a spa. Of Nars products that I was sent recently, which I'm really grateful for. They sent me the new palette. This is the Exposed cheek palette. It looks actually amazing. And I don't receive Nars PR packages on a regular basis, and when they send something really good. Look at the packaging, it's so nice. It's even more beautiful. You can see all these details, like the texture. I absolutely love how this looks, and I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have any of these shades. I don't know if these are new or not, but I will try them. They look a bit more on the kind of creamy-ish side. Also, I was sent this kit from Nars with basically the new eyeshadow palette. This is the shimmery face boosting kind of primer and illuminator. My favorite foundation, which is Nars Radiant in the shade Gobi, which is actually my normal shade when I am my palest, so I'm wearing it today, and the Vanilla 2, I think, concealer. Now the eyeshadow palette is of course amazing, and this is autumn. Here's how it looks like. This is the Skin Deep eyeshadow palette. Again, I think it's great for traveling. I love Nars packaging, and I really like this box too. So that was my Nars. I have some bare mineral products that I got here in the UK just 2 days ago. I wanted to try the original starter kit from them, and I got it in the shade Light. So you have basically the mineral veil, you have the original foundation, you have the primer, which is somewhere here. The primer I absolutely love, even on its own. It's brilliant. I tried it 2 times already and still love it so much. And the mini, like kabuki kind of brush. This is their special brush that you need to use with their original foundation. So I loved the product so much, and I'm really trying to get into mineral foundation and mineral base products at the moment. Especially when I don't want to wear anything on my skin, if my skin is breaking out, if I have super dry skin or irritated, I like to, you know, wear more mineral foundation or mineral concealer or whatever. So I also decided to get the original foundation in the full size, but this is a different color. This is a color for when I will be a bit more tanned, which, you know, that time is coming. And also I got the big kabuki brush, so yeah, I wanted to get that. I also, from Beautylish, when I went to San Francisco, I told you that I met with Studios. I visited their headquarters, and they gifted me the Charlotte Tilbury palette, new palette, the Icon palette. And I believe this is probably released in the UK as well, because Charlotte Tilbury is from the UK. And this is how it looks like. A really nice, expensive looking palette, and these are the shades. So far I tried only this super light shade in the corner here, and it was super nice. It's kind of like a really sparkly, shimmery eyeshadow, but it's not drying or anything like this. It has that a bit of a creamy kind of consistency, so I'm excited to work with this palette, to use it in some tutorials. Then I was also gifted, oh my god, something that I absolutely love, the Sonia G eye brushes. These, again, I believe these are made in Japan. These are absolutely fantastic, so soft. Also, I like Sonia G Sweet Makeup Temptations, so excited to use these. And I was super happy when I saw that I received these. They also gifted me 3 of the Good Molecules serums, which I know are really kind of popular right now. By reading the ingredients and reading, you know, what they represent, I feel like these will be really nice products. I tried so far the overnight exfoliating treatment. This has a combination of HA and BHA 10%. So far I tried it only twice, and it works. It exfoliates and leaves my skin, you know, really like smooth and nice. Of course I need to apply a cream after, because it's on my skin it's a bit more on the drying side, but still it works, it's nice. And the last thing that is also available in Sephora is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna matchsticks. I was actually sent this recently by Fenty Beauty, which was crazy to me. It's like, okay. And they actually reposted one of my videos on their Instagram. But they saw that I love so much the matchsticks, and they sent me this mini kit with all the matchsticks. And it's full, I need to arrange everything, but this is how it looks like. You have lots of these small matchsticks. I really absolutely love the amber matchstick. I also love the Starstruck for highlighting. Now moving on to the last products. Of course the CVS, I also have the receipt in case I will need it. but I got, of course, two of the new ultra fine Physicians Formula eyeliners. The eye booster one, the lash serum and eyeliner 2-in-1. I absolutely love the regular boosting eyeliner from Physicians Formula, and when I saw that they have the ultra fine tip brush applicator, I was like, okay, this is exactly what I need. Then a foundation that I wanted to try as well, the Candid Photo Ready Foundation, Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation from Revlon. This is a new one. I recently saw Desi filming a video, a sponsored video about this foundation, but yeah, I already picked it up and I'm excited to try it myself. And of course the Neutrogina Healthy Skin. I did not know that this had titanium dioxide, which is good for me. It has SPF 20, antioxidant blend, healthy skin, liquid makeup, blah blah blah. So this is one of the Neutrogena bestsellers, I believe, and I remember in the past all the YouTubers were using it, and I wanted to try it myself for such a long time. I got it in the classic ivory shade 10. That was it, I think. This is everything. Yeah, I know it's a lot of stuff, but also combining with the PR stuff that I received. But I'm excited to test everything. I'm excited to use everything. I'm excited to try, especially the drugstore foundations, the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. So happy about everything. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you tried any of these products, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Kiss.